Imagine waking up in the morning. You put the kettle on, reach for your favorite bowl, and pour in oats. You believe you are making the healthiest choice possible. Oatmeal is safe, heart-friendly, diabetic-friendly, and great for digestion, or so you've been told. But here's the shocking truth. The way you prepare and eat oatmeal could actually harm your health more than you realize. Seniors especially need to be careful because their bodies respond differently to sugar, fiber, and nutrients. Today, we will uncover 12 oatmeal mistakes that can silently damage your health if you're not careful. And I will give you clear solutions backed by research so you can enjoy oatmeal the right way without the risks. So, stay with me till the end, because these tips could change your breakfast forever. The first mistake is choosing instant flavored packets instead of plain oats. Instant packets seem convenient. You just tear them open, add water, and within minutes you have breakfast. But most of these packets are loaded with hidden sugars, artificial flavors, and excess sodium. The sweet taste tricks you into believing you are eating healthy. In reality, you are flooding your body with fast-absorbing carbs and sugar that spike your blood glucose levels. Research has shown that instant oats raise blood sugar much faster than steel-cut or rolled oats because they are more processed and have a higher glycemic index. Seniors with diabetes or prediabetes face even more danger here. Their blood sugar may rise sharply and then crash, leading to fatigue, irritability, and higher risk of complications. The solution is simple. Choose plain oats, steel-cut or old-fashioned rolled oats. Then flavor them naturally with cinnamon, berries, or a small handful of nuts. This way, you enjoy the comfort of oatmeal without the sugar trap. The second mistake is eating too much oatmeal in one sitting. Oats are healthy, but they are also high in carbohydrates. One serving is about half a cup of dry oats. Many people double or even triple that amount, believing more is better. But here's the catch. For seniors who are less physically active, large portions can overload the body with carbs, leading to weight gain and blood sugar spikes. Carbohydrate tolerance decreases with age because insulin sensitivity drops, muscle mass declines, and metabolism slows. So that extra scoop of oats may be silently adding belly fat or worsening diabetic control. Portion control is key. Stick to half a cup dry per serving, which provides about 150 calories and 27 grams of carbs, plus 4 grams of fiber. This is enough to get benefits without overloading the body. The third mistake is ignoring protein. Oatmeal is rich in fiber but low in protein. Eating only carbs in the morning sets you up for hunger soon after breakfast. Protein is essential for satiety, muscle preservation, and blood sugar balance. Seniors especially need protein to fight muscle loss, known as sarcopenia, which accelerates after age 60. When oatmeal is eaten alone, blood sugar rises quickly, but without protein to slow digestion, it also falls quickly. That's why many feel hungry just 2 hours after eating oats. The solution is simple. Always pair oatmeal with protein. Add a spoon of Greek yogurt, a boiled egg on the side, or a handful of almonds. The combination of fiber and protein keeps you full longer, stabilizes blood sugar, and protects muscles. The fourth mistake is choosing the wrong type of oats. Not all oats are equal. Instant oats are heavily processed, thin, and cook quickly, but they digest rapidly and spike blood sugar. Rolled oats are less processed and slower to digest. Steel-cut oats take the longest to cook but release energy slowly, keeping blood sugar stable. For seniors managing diabetes, the type of oat really matters. A study published in the journal Nutrients found that steel-cut oats had a lower glycemic impact compared to instant oats, making them a smarter choice for blood sugar control. So if you have the time, choose steel-cut oats. If not, rolled oats are still far better than instant packets. The fifth mistake is not paying attention to beta-glucan, the special fiber in oats that provides most of its health benefits. Beta-glucan lowers LDL cholesterol, improves blood sugar, and supports the immune system. But here's the detail. Many miss. You need about 3 grams of beta-glucan daily to see real benefits. That means you can't just sprinkle a tiny amount of oats and expect miracles. Half a cup of dry oats contains around 2 to 3 grams of beta-glucan. So you need at least a full serving daily to achieve the heart protective and blood sugar benefits. Studies recognized by the FDA and European Food Safety Authority confirm this dose requirement. So remember, portion size should be balanced. Not too much, not too little. Just right to reach your health goals. The 6th mistake is losing out on gut and immunity benefits by choosing refined oats or neglecting whole oats. Oats are not just carbs and fiber. They are rich in compounds called avenanthramides and phenolic acids. These antioxidants reduce inflammation, improve circulation, and even support immune function. One review published in Frontiers in Nutrition highlighted how oats improve gut microbiota diversity, which is crucial for healthy aging. Seniors with weaker immune systems need these compounds more than ever. But flavored instant packets or heavily processed oats lose much of this benefit. So always go for minimally processed oats to preserve their natural phytochemicals. The 7th mistake is ignoring the balance between soluble and insoluble fiber. Oats provide both types. Soluble fiber, like beta-glucan, lowers cholesterol and blood sugar. Insoluble fiber keeps your digestive system moving, prevents constipation, and supports colon health. Seniors often struggle with bowel irregularities, and many rely on laxatives. But research shows that oat bran, rich in both fibers, can reduce or even eliminate the need for laxatives in older adults. Skipping oats or replacing them with refined cereals means losing out on this natural digestive support. But you must also drink enough water, because fiber works best when hydrated. The 8th mistake is overloading oatmeal with sweetness. A bowl of oats is healthy until you add sugar, honey, syrups, and dried fruit in excess. Many seniors believe natural sweeteners are harmless, but even honey and dried fruit contain concentrated sugars. This cancels out the slow release effect of oats, making the meal high glycemic. That means rapid blood sugar spikes followed by crashes. These ups and downs strain the pancreas, increase hunger, and raise the risk of type 2 diabetes complications. Instead, use spices like cinnamon, nutmeg, or cardamom to add flavor. Add fresh berries for sweetness and antioxidants. This way, you enjoy taste without the sugar overload. The 9th mistake is forgetting that oatmeal can interfere with medications. Fiber slows digestion and may reduce the absorption of certain drugs. For example, thyroid medications, iron supplements, and some diabetes medicines may not work properly if taken right after a high-fiber meal like oatmeal. Seniors on multiple prescriptions need to be especially careful. The general rule is to take medicines at least 1 hour before or 3 to 4 hours after eating oatmeal. Always consult your doctor or pharmacist for safe timing. This small adjustment can make a huge difference in how effective your treatment is. The 10th mistake is making oatmeal the entire meal. Yes, oats are healthy, but they are not a complete breakfast by themselves. They lack essential nutrients like vitamin B12, vitamin D, and high-quality protein. Seniors need nutrient-dense meals to support bones, muscles, heart and brain. Eating only oatmeal may leave gaps in nutrition. The solution is to make oatmeal part of a balanced plate. Add flax seeds or chia seeds for omega-3 fats, nuts for protein and healthy fats, yogurt for calcium and probiotics, or even savory toppings like spinach and eggs. Think of oatmeal as a base, not the whole meal. The 11th mistake is overlooking gluten contamination. While oats are naturally gluten-free, they are often processed in facilities that also handle wheat, barley, and rye. This can lead to cross-contamination. Seniors with celiac disease or gluten sensitivity may experience bloating, diarrhea, or inflammation from contaminated oats. The fix is simple. Choose oats labeled certified gluten-free. these are processed in safe facilities and protect sensitive individuals. The 12th and final mistake is relying too heavily on oatmeal as a superfood. Marketing has convinced many people that eating oats daily will cure heart disease, diabetes, and obesity. While oats are powerful, they are not magic. Relying only on oatmeal while ignoring other foods creates an unbalanced diet. Seniors need diversity: vegetables, fruits, legumes, lean proteins, and healthy fats. Oats can be a helpful part of your diet, but they are not the entire solution. True health comes from variety and balance. All right, so now let's summarize the key lessons from part 1. First, avoid instant flavored packets and, go for plain oats instead. Make sure to control your portion size. Pair your oats with protein for a better balance. Choose steel-cut or rolled oats rather than instant. Also, pay attention to your beta-glucan intake and try to aim for about 3 grams daily. Preserve those gut and immunity benefits by sticking with whole oats. Balance both soluble and insoluble fiber for your digestive health. Limit sweeteners and, if you can, use spices or fresh fruit. Be mindful of any medication interactions. Don't make oatmeal your entire meal. Add protein, healthy fats, and foods rich in micronutrients. Choose certified gluten-free oats if you need them. And finally, just remember, oats are powerful, but they're only one part of a balanced diet. So, we've now uncovered the 12 most harmful oatmeal mistakes. But to really understand why these mistakes matter, let's go a bit deeper into what science actually tells us about oatmeal. Because oats aren't just, a breakfast food. They can be a powerful medical tool when used correctly, and honestly, a dangerous trap when they're used the wrong way. A lot of seniors believe that eating oatmeal every morning is enough to protect their heart, balance their sugar, and improve digestion. But, well, the truth is a bit more complex than that. The benefits really come only when you prepare it the right way, in the right form, and in the right balance. Let's walk step by step through the scientific evidence and look at the solutions that can transform oatmeal from a risky habit into a truly healing food. First, let's talk about blood sugar. A lot of seniors eat oats because they've been told oats are diabetic friendly. And that's partly true. Oats contain beta-glucan, which is a soluble fiber that slows down the release of sugar into your blood. But here's the thing. This effect really depends on the type of oats and how they're cooked. Instant oats and overcooked oats, well, they lose much of this benefit because the starch becomes more available and digests faster. There was actually a systematic review published in the journal Nutrients that found eating about 3¼ grams of beta-glucan daily for 4 weeks lowered fasting glucose and hemoglobin A1C in people with type 2 diabetes. So that means oats can indeed help control blood sugar. But here's the key detail. Not every form of oats gives you the same effect. Steel-cut oats and thick rolled oats are far superior to instant oats. If you're managing diabetes or insulin resistance, the type of oat you choose really determines whether oatmeal will help you, or, possibly harm you. Next, let's turn to cholesterol and heart health. Oats are famous for lowering cholesterol, and this claim is backed by decades of research. Clinical trials show that eating at least 3 grams of beta-glucan daily can reduce LDL cholesterol by 5 to 10%. That is not a small number. For seniors, lowering cholesterol by even a few points reduces the risk of heart attack, stroke, and clogged arteries. The FDA and the European Food Safety Authority both allow oats to be marketed as a heart-healthy food because the evidence is so strong. But here again, mistakes can erase the benefit. Adding too much sugar, eating oversized portions, or using highly processed oats dilutes the cholesterol-lowering effect. Oatmeal can protect your heart, but only if it's prepared simply and eaten in moderation. Digestion is another critical area where oats can shine or backfire. Seniors often complain of constipation, bloating, or irregular bowel habits. Oats provide both soluble and insoluble fiber, which together promote healthy digestion. Soluble fiber forms a gel in the gut-softening stools, while insoluble fiber adds bulk and helps move waste through the intestines. A study in older adults showed that replacing laxatives with oat bran significantly improved bowel regularity. That means oats can act as a natural digestive aid. But this benefit depends on water intake. Eating oats without enough fluids may worsen constipation instead of relieving it. That is why it is vital for seniors to drink plenty of water when eating high-fiber foods like oats. Now, let's look at something most people don't know: the anti-aging compounds in oats. Beyond fiber and carbs, oats contain antioxidants such as avenanthramides. These are unique to oats and have strong anti-inflammatory effects. They relax blood vessels, lower blood pressure, and reduce chronic inflammation, which is linked to heart disease, arthritis, and even dementia. Another fascinating finding is that oats can lower levels of CCL11, a marker of aging that increases inflammation and weakens the brain and heart. A study published in Frontiers in Nutrition highlighted how oats reduce this marker, meaning they may actually slow down some aging processes. This is especially important for seniors who want to protect their cognitive health and maintain independence as they age. But again, these benefits are strongest in whole oats, not flavored instant versions. The less processing, the more powerful the protection. We also need to talk about energy and satiety. Many seniors report feeling hungry soon after eating oatmeal. Why does this happen? The reason is simple. Oats alone are not a complete meal. They provide mainly carbohydrates and some fiber, but lack protein and healthy fats. Without these, the body digests oats quickly, leaving you hungry. That mid-morning crash you feel may be the result of oatmeal eaten alone. The fix is easy. Pair oats with protein and fats. Add a boiled egg, a spoon of nut butter, or a scoop of yogurt. This slows digestion, keeps you full, and provides the building blocks your body needs. Seniors especially must guard against muscle loss, and protein is essential for that. Think of oatmeal as the foundation, but never the whole house. You need the other nutrients to complete the meal. Another overlooked point is medication interaction. Fiber slows digestion and can interfere with how certain medications are absorbed. Seniors are often on multiple prescriptions, from thyroid pills to diabetes drugs to cholesterol-lowering medicines. Eating a high-fiber oatmeal meal right before or after taking these pills may reduce their effectiveness. That means your medication may not work as intended, even if you take it faithfully. Doctors often recommend leaving a gap of at least 1 hour before or 3 hours after eating fiber-rich meals when taking sensitive medications. Always ask your healthcare provider about timing, but be aware that oatmeal is not neutral. It can impact your treatment. Now, let's address the myth of oatmeal every day. Many seniors believe that eating oatmeal daily is a guaranteed path to health. The truth is, oatmeal is powerful, but it is not magic. Eating only oatmeal or relying on it as your sole healthy food leads to imbalance. Seniors need variety. Vegetables, fruits, legumes, nuts, seeds, and proteins all contribute different nutrients. Oats cannot provide everything. Over-reliance on oatmeal can even crowd out other vital foods. A healthy breakfast might include oats, yes, but also eggs, leafy greens, or a smoothie with berries. Balance, not repetition, is the secret to long-term health. So, how do you actually build a healthy oatmeal habit? Let's make it simple. Step 1. Choose the right oats. Steel-cut or rolled oats are best. Step 2. Keep the portion at half a cup dry. Step 3. Add protein and healthy fat to slow digestion. Step 4. Flavor with spices or fresh fruit, not sugar. Step 5. Stay hydrated. Step 6. Time it properly with medications if necessary. These steps may sound basic, but they transform oatmeal from risky to healing. Now you might be wondering, how much is too much oatmeal? Can you eat it every day? The answer is yes, but only if you prepare it correctly and balance it with other foods. Daily oatmeal, when eaten with protein and without added sugars, supports heart health, stabilizes blood sugar, aids digestion, and provides lasting energy. But if you rely on instant packets loaded with sugar or eat oversized portions without balance, oatmeal becomes harmful. It's not the oats themselves that are the problem. It's the way we use them. Finally, let's talk about mindset. Many seniors approach health with the idea of one miracle food. They want one solution that fixes everything. But no single food can do that. Not even oats. The goal is not to make oatmeal your savior. The goal is to make oatmeal one piece of a larger, healthy lifestyle. Combined with exercise, hydration, good sleep, and a variety of nutrient-rich foods, oatmeal becomes a valuable ally. But eaten carelessly, it becomes a hidden enemy. So, we've now explored the hidden risks of oatmeal and the 12 common mistakes that can silently harm your health. We've also seen just how powerful oatmeal can be when it's prepared the right way. So, let's bring all these lessons together into one clear and simple message. Oatmeal can either hurt you or heal you. The choice is really in how you use it. Seniors, in particular, need to be especially careful because their bodies react differently to sugar, fiber, and nutrients compared to younger people. But, with just a few small adjustments, oatmeal can still be one of the very best foods for heart health, blood sugar balance, and digestion. Alright, let's do a quick recap. Instant flavored packets are convenient, but honestly, they are loaded with sugar and additives that damage blood sugar control and heart health. Overeating portions just overloads the body with carbs and, raises the risk of weight gain and insulin spikes. Skipping protein leaves you hungry and weak, while ignoring oat types makes a huge difference in how your body responds. Neglecting beta-glucan intake means you lose the cholesterol-lowering effect, and forgetting about gut health means you miss out on the anti-aging benefits of oats. Adding too much sweetness, interfering with medications, or making oats the entire meal. These are also mistakes that reduce the benefits. And if you have gluten sensitivity, contaminated oats can trigger some serious problems. The final mistake is treating oatmeal like a miracle food, when in reality, it is just one part of a balanced diet. So, what do all these points mean in practice? Well, it means you don't have to give up oatmeal. You just have to upgrade the way you eat it. Instead of instant packets, try buying rolled oats or steel-cut oats. Instead of heaping scoops, measure out half a cup of dry oats. Instead of sugar or honey, use cinnamon, nutmeg, or fresh berries. Instead of eating it alone, add some protein like yogurt, nuts, or eggs. And instead of thinking oatmeal is enough to save your health, pair it with vegetables, fruits, and lean proteins across the rest of your day. These are small changes, but honestly, they add up to big results over time. They protect your heart, stabilize your blood sugar, and support your digestion naturally. Science really does support these changes. Research shows that 3 grams of beta-glucan daily lowers cholesterol and improves blood sugar. Studies also prove that oats improve bowel regularity and may even reduce the need for laxatives in older adults. Antioxidants in oats fight inflammation and may slow aging. The evidence is strong. Oatmeal truly can be a senior's ally in health, but only if the mistakes are avoided. Otherwise, oatmeal becomes a false friend, giving comfort while hiding risks. The good news is you now know the truth. You have the power to transform your oatmeal habit starting tomorrow morning. Choose wisely, prepare smartly, and eat with balance. This one shift in your breakfast can ripple into your entire day. Better energy, smoother digestion, steadier blood sugar, and long-term heart protection. That is the real power of doing oatmeal right. So, seniors, take control of your health. Stop making these 12 oatmeal mistakes. Start using oats as a tool for healing, not a trap for harm. Your heart, your digestion, and your energy will thank you. And remember, oatmeal is not magic. It is a piece of the puzzle. Combine it with exercise, hydration, sleep, and variety in your meals. That is how you build lasting health after 50, 60, and beyond. If this video gave you clarity, please support our mission. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to share this video with friends and family who need these tips. Together, we can build a healthier future for seniors everywhere. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.